Today I'm going to be doing a grand campaign as the Austrian Empire in Europa Universalis 4. Our goal for this grand campaign is to conquer the world and convert it all to Catholic. A world conquest, one faith. This is where we left off last time. We've conquered pretty much the entirety of Europe, a lot of Asia, about half of Africa. The New World is almost entirely Catholic. The entire world is about 2/3 Catholic already, and our conquest is 2/3 of the way through as well. We haven't managed to PU Portugal or Great Britain, so we do have to get to conquering them and this big portion of Asia that you can't see that's behind my head right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last grand campaign for now on this channel in Europa Universalis 4 before EU5 comes out, so let's end it with a bang by conquering the entire world and converting it to Catholic. This is episode 4, the final one. Check out episodes 1, 2, and 3 if you haven't already. They will be linked in the description. But now, let's jump in to our final grand campaign. Alright, here we are back as Austria, ladies and gentlemen, and it's what is about to be our final episode in this grand campaign where we attempt to conquer the entire world and convert it all to Catholic. This is where we left off last time, man. This is about how big we are proper, obviously, with all the subjects as well. Number 1 on the Great Powers list, 7,800 dev plus about 10,000 from my subjects, so, you know, more than half of the world is conquered. If we take a look at the religion chart over here, about 2/3 of the world is already Catholic. We do still have a lot of chopping down to do. Various minor nations over here in Arabia that can all be taken down in one war if we co-belligerent all of them. By this point, with our absolutism, man, oh, that's very laggy, that tab. At this point, with our absolutism and admin efficiency, we can you know, full annex a lot of these guys right here. And the biggest country we got left to fight is Jaunpur. I guess, you know, some of these guys right here, Jaunpur, Dekal, Bengal, Diviet, Gujarat, Ming, they're the only ones we got to do multiple wars versus. So yeah, let me reorganize my armies right here and build up full stacks, because it is time for me to get heavily involved in these wars as well, just so we can make everything faster. Also, we still have this left to core. Alrighty, additional armies have been built up. Let's fight the Mamluks, co-belligerent Sauron right here, that little Arabia, this little Uzbek. If we do Afghanistan, then Jaunpur and all of these guys come in, so let's not co-belligerent Uzbek. Just a quickie on some of the... I clicked off. Just a quickie on some of these smaller guys. At the same time, I'm also gonna declare on Gujarat because we border them. It's gonna be tricky to core these things, just like we did with Russia, man. We're gonna mess up, and I don't have the ignore coring distance. Let's actually start our golden era. I don't have ignore coring distance. Maybe we do Gujarat first. It's like Jaunpur is involved in every single war I want to do. That's the annoying part for me. Nothing else is really annoying. Maybe we can do... yeah, let's do Adal. Finish them off. We'll do Hormuz as well. Khorasan, Transoxiana. All of these are pretty stupid for co-belligerenting, man. I gotta do Jaunpur directly. We'll see how the coring goes. Alright, let's start knocking these guys out one by one. Do you guys even care that I show you a piece out of a one province minor? I really don't know. But that's all we're doing. Declaring and piecing out. If I don't show you that, I got nothing else to show you. This video will be 10 minutes long. I think I just had an argument with myself there somehow. What the hell? Sauron and Arabia and the Mamluks. Oh, sneaky Armenia here. Sneaky Armenia is gone. Let's also do Transoxiana while we're also fighting Jaunpur. Yarkand, who comes in? Hormuz, who comes in? Yeah, okay. Almost done with Transoxiana here. That Jaunpur war ain't budging, though. It's time for our... what is this? Tier 9 government reform time. There's no religious stuff over here. Heretic and heathen provinces don't give any penalties. I mean, that would be a good one, you know? It's not like we're not coring fast enough or stuff like that, but normally over here I go with 6 books for -5 years of separatism, but we ain't got that long to go. I'm actually gonna go with the social contract. There we go. So, yeah, also picked up ignore coring distance, which has finally enabled me to start coring these provinces that we took from Russia earlier. And obviously we can do a mega peace out on Jaunpur. Okay, let's see if Transoxiana here is full annexable. They should be, I think, based on our absolutism and admin efficiency. Yes, they aren't. What the hell? Oh my god, by so little, too. Okay, 102 max absolutism. No, not even now. This is an 8% war score province. God damn, when do I get more admin efficiency? Next one? Level 27. No, it's not the next one. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I mean, if we're gonna do 2 wars with them anyway, might as well not take that much, right? It doesn't matter. Let's take like little more than half, honestly. There we go. Okay, I thought we could full annex them. God damn. Okay, this has been probably one of the most annoying wars this campaign just because of the level 1 trillion forts. Do I start doing the fort strats right here? I wonder. Because we can take disconnected provinces to core them up. Do I just take all of their, fort provinces and hit them again? Can I get connected to all of them, maybe with a snake to at least beat up rebels? I don't know. But before we peace out at Jaunpur, I want to declare on someone like Afghanistan, perhaps? They're fighting Delhi. Maybe someone like Persia. I don't know. Someone that Jaunpur is allied with or guarantees. I white pieced both Gujarat and Korea. It really doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, maybe I hit Russia actually while we're here because they're allied to Shun. And we co-belligerent Shun, who brings in Korea. It was so annoying to peace out, though. Pangasinan and Shi. I think we fight Russia and co-belligerent Shun. There we go. Okay, now that that war has been declared, let me see if I can figure out a peace deal where we take all of Jaunpur's provinces, but we're still connected to all of them that have forts, by the way, that have forts. Okay, they are also willing to give me fort provinces even though I haven't sieged them, which is good. Okay, that's all of Jaunpur's forts. Now let's figure out a way to connect them. I think we should be able to, if I'm being honest. Except, wait, maybe some of these in India are like really high dev. Something like this. Then that. I can't. Not all the way, huh? I know I'm not like doing the most optimal thing here either, right? But, okay, let me try again. All right, frick it. I'll leave them with 1 fort. There we go. There's the peace out on Jaunpur. That's very nice. I know extreme border gore, but it is what it is. Okay, now we're fighting Shun, Korea, and Russia. Korea, just a white piece. What's up, Beijing? Let's see what we can do with Shun here. All of my guys went for Russia. Oh my god, we can't full annex them. But that's okay, we can't, well, they're still not willing to give up, assholes? Okay, there's Shun out, not a full annex, as you can see. Something else about this region is I think we've started to encounter provinces with zeal, and I'm interested in who they're from. Obviously, we got plenty of time for the zeal to expire, but Alxa. Okay, where is Alxa? Where? Okay, yeah, obviously the provinces that Jaunpur has converted to Sunni over here. I think that's really the only thing we'll encounter zeal on. Actually, whoa, this is, yeah, Bengal's been converting. Yeah, we're probably gonna see some zeal down here as well. Let's do Oirat. Solon, sure. Solon. What about Ming, actually? Wu Lanshan? Bengal. Frick it, let's do Ming, why not? You gotta be kidding me. If you're wondering why I don't have manpower, this is it, by the way. Oh my god. What the hell, dude? Even the HRE is not like this at this point, man. Oh my god, even EU5 wasn't like this when it was forts galore a couple of patches ago. Speaking of EU5, if you want to buy it, use code THEREDHAWK in all caps on Paradox's website. This is our second to last video ever in EU4. After this is the final A to Z, and this Friday, October 31st, Byzantium EU5. That's right, your boy is playing Byzantium. But yeah, the Red Hawk in all caps. But do you know how long it's gonna take to even white piece these guys, man? Jesus! It's horrible, dude. It's absolutely horrible. This is the kind of thing that would make me want to give up this campaign. I'm like, I can't fight Bengal. I don't want to do it. Right? Oh wait, we didn't even get connected. What the hell? I'm an idiot. We didn't even get connected. Oh my god, dude. There's probably nothing I can give them either is the thing, right? These guys like don't want money and stuff like that. I totally give them all my money to piece them out, but they're not gonna be willing to accept. Revolutionary Bengal. That doesn't give them any buffs. Okay, let's piece out Russia here because I finished pouring the stuff I took from whoever we just fought. These guys should be full annexable though, right? That is not a full annex. What? Right. Right, they colonized, of course. By the way, if you guys don't remember from last time, the Ottomans are still alive. Revolutionary Ottomans, baby. They got 3 provinces. Okay, not a full annex on Russia, apparently. There we go. Nice. I think officially that's all of Europe done. Oh my god, they're actually willing to accept. Wow, we didn't even siege that much. In fact, I don't know. Oh, we got forts down here. Okay, I guess. That's Bengal out. Jesus, but damn, fighting them is gonna be annoying. That's all I can think about. Still way overextended, so I'm gonna stay in this war versus Ming. Do we do... These are all Korea, guys. Oirat? Jaunpur, Gujarat. Can these guys be not involved in a war, please? Actually, let's do Daviet. We're standing in them. Hey, they didn't get black flagged. How does that happen? Yeah, we're starting to whittle these guys down, man. We're starting to whittle these guys down. Look at the smallest guys. They're not even that powerful. Now, just taking a look at the peace deal versus Ming right here, they are actually fairly big, man. And they do got their vassal of Wu right here, which I also want to annex. Yeah, it's... Ming is actually way bigger than I thought. Now, look what we can do. And that's not a whole lot at all. That's not a whole lot at all. Let's not take a second layer right here. Instead, let's do that, just so I'm connected all the way. Not gonna piece them out, yes, yet, obviously. Waiting to core this stuff up from Russia. It's like, below 200 overextension, we can easily handle. But, above 200, that's when we start really getting rebel spammed. Obviously, we're not just coring, boys. Obviously, conversion is happening literally at all times, man. We got... No, wait a minute. We got 6 guys, right? If they're converting, let's call it 6 months, not 5 months. We're doing 12 provinces per year. We said there was 3,200 provinces, but not really. So let's call it 3,000 provinces, right? Well, not actually, it would be more. Let's call it 3,100 provinces. Hold up, because if the math doesn't work, there might be a chance our campaign is already done. Let's call it 3,100 provinces minus 2,260, which means there's 840 provinces left. If we're converting 12 a year, how do I make this calculation? Divided by 12? 70. Yeah, it means we need 70 years to convert everything, the remaining provinces. Let's call them 840. Okay. As of now, we got time. Let's see if it's actually 300. I'm gonna do full provinces. 3,224 is, I think, the amount of provinces there is in EU4. Minus 2,260. That's 964 divided by 12, 80. Okay, so we got time like that as well. Okay, at least we're good time-wise. At least for now, it doesn't seem like we're gonna run out of time. Oh, dude, something else I'm noticing, man, is we actually got Japan here to naval invade, and then these annoying assholes down here. I need to build up a significant fleet here. Man, performance is so bad right now. Look at this. Oh, wait, actually, now it's good. What the hell? It was slow as shit. Okay, we're actually good to knock out Ming here. There's a piece out on Ming. Okay, we're here and we're pretty much done with Daviet. I'm just waiting for Japan to hop out. I think Korea is gonna be extremely dev'd, so we should hit Korea. Just white piece, Jaunpur and Shi here. Yeah, we're already standing here, right? Oh wait, Jaunpur didn't even come in. Oh, hold up. We formed. Oh my God, we formed a personal union with Britain. That is good. The reason I'm surprised is because I'm stupid. I forgot about them. Frick me, dude. Yeah, Portugal. Now, not Britain. Hold up, are they loyal? They are loyal. Good. These guys got the von Habsburgs as well. Oh my God. I completely forgot about Britain and Portugal, dude. Castile is... Yeah, okay. Castile is our subject. Okay, Britain won't break free unless they got pretenders. Let's see, they don't. Britain won't break free. How much do they own? They own quite a lot, right? Yeah, of course. I'm so stupid. I think the last thing I said last episode was that we should fight these guys first. Jesus Christ. Obviously, we're not gonna have time to integrate them like this, but shoot, it's way better than fighting them, right? 50 years need to pass, it'll be like 1780s, right? And then I don't think I'll have time to integrate them, but It's not gonna be a full world conquest anyway, you know, like a one tag. Oh my god, I gotta get back to Portugal immediately. What's this? Joao. Okay, they still got the von Habsburgs. Is this a regent? Or is it a queen? It is a regent. Okay, it is a regent. Okay, so we got a chance, just like last time, as long as there's no insta-air, in 4 years, we could potentially claim throne on Portugal. We could potentially claim throne on Portugal. They're not that big. Obviously, they can be annexed. I mean, Britain isn't that big either, right? All of these guys. It still would have taken more than one war. Let's see, Britain. They actually have some stuff down here, but yeah, probably 3 wars versus Britain, 2 versus Portugal is what we need, or what we would have needed. I don't even know who was in charge here, who died. Okay, this is great. This is great. It's great for one reason. Not that I got Britain. It's that I remembered I need to fight Britain and Portugal. Yeah, I'm still royal married. I think I was royal married to Britain as well. But you know, we just didn't do stuff. Okay, that is actually great. But hold up. I also remember something else. It's these provinces that we've been thinking about since the start. So this, oh my god, I have to integrate them. That is owned by Britain. It's a totemist province. If we include subjects, totem, there it is. So we could convert this for them. They're just not converting it. However, these two are the problem. This is owned by their subjects, and they're not converting those for some reason. Oh, and France too. Oh my god, I forgot about France too, dude. Why did I think we're done with Europe? I forgot about France too. Obviously the Pope too, that's right. Okay, check. South America, we're good. What about those British provinces though? Damn, they've trade companied them. Yeah, we have to annex Britain now. Oh my god. Do I let them go from my personal union? This has created a problem. Well, yeah. Okay, let's lock in with this, and then I have to go back for Portugal in 4 years. Even if we can't pew them, we have to fight them. Absolutely have to fight them. See, it's probably going to be even worse with, well, I just wonder if we do end up pewing Portugal as well, are we going to have time, man? Yeah, this has become our problem now. And these two, most importantly, that's why we have to integrate Britain. I don't know if Portugal holds any provinces that, yeah, this, no, that's France. Yeah, this. Portugal has that. I'm assuming it's trade companied as well. Okay. Yeah, we need to get into it with France too, man. We need to get into it with France too because, yeah, because of the stuff I just mentioned. We need to get French Mexico is the thing. And they've had this for a very long time. And they just don't care about converting it. Or, okay, for this one and for this one, they could be doing that colonist thing that, you know, increases development. That's usually when you'll get colonies not converting. Yeah, it's really only those provinces. I don't know this. Heavenly Revolution? Ming revolutionaries will be disabled. Empire of China is disabled. Ming becomes a republic? What? Dude, they just became China. That's a rare one. That's a rare one. Okay, I think frick Austria, sorry, not Austria. I think frick Japan is out. We can do Dai Viet here. And Dai Viet is actually fairly large at that, so yeah, let's just take everything we can. We haven't been coring for a while now, which is not a problem. Really, the converting is what we care about. So yeah, that puts us below 200. Okay, let's deal with Korea and go back to Europe, man. Go back to Europe. This guy's 13, so in 2 years we'll know if he gets an insta-air or not. Yeah, and France. I gotta remember this though. We can integrate them March 30th, 1772. Yeah. We should actually probably integrate Castile as well. I don't think they have any provinces that aren't Catholic. I think they have been converting their things. Their colonies are good too. So yeah, no need to integrate Castile, but we will do. Yeah, we as soon as we peace out. Well, as soon as we find ourselves at peace. Okay, Regency ends July 6th. They do not have an heir. They do not have an heir. I think we PU them. I think we PU them. Claim throne. There it is. We should get the CB after a month takes over. Oh, we got it already. Okay. Yep. And I gotta do it now because I think if they get an heir, that goes away. Okay, a month has ticked over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go. You know, we had this opportunity like 4 or 5 times, but they always got an insta-air. Obviously, there probably has been times where I didn't notice it, but yeah. Okay, Portugal, really not a concern. All we need is 60% war score on them, and we have Portugal, all of South America, and the rest of their provinces here, which I'm very interested... actually, this too. Which I'm very interested in seeing if they have also trade companied them, which realistically they would have. Let's take offensive. Okay, this is what I'm doing with Korea. It took a hell of a long time to, you know, full siege them, man. Okay, we're actually done in Asia right now because we need to focus up on Portugal, which my guys are already going for, and then France, and then I guess we'll get back here because we still got huge guys down here, and honestly, not even gonna lie, Deccan and Bengal do concern me a little bit. And now look at the performance, dude. It's probably actually gonna be pretty tough to get 84% on Portugal here. I think we've got everything here. What else is there? That right there. This has been sieged. What about their, yeah, none of this has been. And we're actually getting our ass beat here, kinda. Yeah, this one's gonna be a tricky one. I think we also declare on France while we're here. Now, let's see what... Oh my god, that's right. Oh. And that's 50% war score. Yep. Used the wrong CB. Sorry, boys. Is France full annexable here? That's what I'm wondering. That's their things in Europe. Yeah. I'm too lazy to Alt F4. Yeah, you know what? I reckon even with, what the hell? These are 0% war score. I reckon even with Imperialism, they probably aren't full annexable. Or, I don't know. It's 50% cost on these. Yeah, they aren't. Even with Imperialism, they aren't. Dude, our missionary strength is so nutty that we can actually convert provinces that, that have trade company, man. Obviously, it's taking, like, super long or whatever, right? Yeah, I'd rather not do those. In that case, we actually don't include subjects, right? Yeah, these are all mine. Don't include subjects. That's actually some good-ass war score on France, but they're still on high enthusiasm. I just got more admin efficiency, actually, because I took admin something. So, obviously, we won't have enough points to core it up immediately, but if we take everything they have... actually, no, that's not what I want to do. I want them to leave their capital in Paris. I want them to leave their capital in Paris. So let's not take Cayenne, Chartres in Paris, but let's take that. Yeah, and then they will remain with only this, which is, god damn it. It's only 3% war score though, but there's no way for me to get that. Is there? We can't get more admin efficiency, and we're maxed out on absolutism. Yeah. Dude! Yeah, that's the only province we need for a full annex. But we can't get more. It's tech and absolutism, isn't it? And that's it. That's all we can do. There's nothing in the Age of Revolutions. Unless there's something here, but I don't think there is. Yeah, it's in these next tiers. And they're actually pretty far away, aren't they? No, it's actually even in the last one. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking. Well, this sucks a little bit that we can't full annex them for one province. I guess I'd rather than peace out like this. And actually, we should hope that French Mexico doesn't break free from them. Well, our wars with these guys are mostly done, I'd say. No one's gonna land here. Fine, I'll leave them here then. Oh wait, they won't accept this. Why the hell won't they accept? Because we're using Crush the Revolution. Yeah, wrong CB, man. In that case, let's do Gujarat, Afghanistan. Yeah. Back to Asia it is. See, the thing is, even if you don't have include subjects checked, they still do subjects. And I think my guys are just gonna be wasting away right here trying to convert these frickin' 550-month provinces for frickin' Britain. Okay, but a little check then. Let's do a little check. Okay, that's whatever. We don't care. Yeah, I think we're progressing okay. We wiped out quite a few religions. Zoroastrian, Jewish, Alcharinga, Norse, obviously Nahuatl, Inti, Reformed, and Hussite are gone. One Protestant province is in Texas, one Orthodox one, and an Orthodox... Alright, Russia exists. Ibadi, Totemist, Sikh, Vajrayana are almost done, so is Mayan, Coptic, Shia, Mahayana, Theravada, Tengri Animist, Confucian. Yeah, really, the only big ones we have left are Sunni, Hindu, and Fetishist. That's Portugal. Cool. Massive peace out. Mega peace out, in fact. Very important. Holy man. If we hadn't gotten Britain, boys, randomly in a pew, I'm gonna be honest, I would have probably remembered about these guys in 1811. Because you look at the map, it's Catholic, right. Oh, everyone in Europe's my subject, of course. Like, we know that. But, yeah. Okay, we're good. Crown of Spain, incorporated personal unions. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna peace out France here. It's not even that much admin points. In fact, it's not even over 100 overextension, so we don't care. What am I still coring? Hanseong. What the hell is that one? Oh, it's this this Korean one. Okay. I had another stack up here. There's Zoyrat gone. Okay, we finished up Afghanistan and Gujarat, but I'm still coring other things. So, in fact, you know what? I'll actually peace out Afghanistan, and we'll do Gujarat after. Since we're back in Asia, and I know there's guys in Africa we need to take care of, but these guys are full annexable, all of them, so no need to worry about them. Let's see. Iraq, Persia, Deccan. Yeah, it's gotta be Deccan, isn't it? Just on them. Alright, time to peace out Gujarat. I wonder how big they are. We should be able to take quite a lot from them here, I think. Oh, probably a full annex, actually. Yes, excellent. Okay, there's a peace out on Gujarat, too. Now, that did take us over 200, barely. Yeah, these are very close to being done. Obviously, I don't have enough admin points either, but we're chilling. See, this is another... another very annoying part. I gotta have an army now to take care of these assholes. Right. Okay, pretty much done with Deccan, but still coring. It's time to fight the bane of my existence, which is Bengal. We got crushed the revolution on them as well, but yeah, I'm not falling for that again. Yeah, I keep wondering, man. I keep wondering if we're gonna have enough time. Yeah. Let me actually get together the provinces that are over here. Obviously, it's not all of them, right? For example, we got like these 3 fetishist provinces right here that we don't need. These Sunni ones over here that we don't need. Like I said all the way in episode 1, we're only doing it achievement based, which for the achievement you don't need these things. But let me gather up the things from the ledger, man. So 242 plus 217 plus 110 plus 48 plus 40 plus 35 plus 31 plus 31 plus 25 plus 16 plus 10 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is 823 provinces. Hold up. So my calculations were off. Let's say we're still conservatively put, let's say we need 6 months to convert stuff, right? So once again, 12 per year. 823 divided by 12, 68 and a half. Yeah, we got time. I think we can actually peace out Deccan now. I am gonna go like in order and stuff like that, not doing the Fort Border Gore anymore, just taking stuff up north. Deccan is actually huge. I think they're the biggest guy. Yeah, they are well, they're about the same with Bengal. So yeah, we really gotta take max on these guys. We might even get to do some truce break, guys. Truce breaks, if I'm being honest. There we go. That's the peace out on Deccan. Okay, let's keep chugging along with Bengal. And then we'll get back to some of these guys. Japan we can't forget about. Why do I keep forgetting about the island nations? I got a Regency Council. It's only for 4 years, but... frick it. Yeah, 4 years. Okay, no biggie. We can't declare wars for 4 years, that's the thing. Let's see if we can peace out Bengal, and with these guys I have to do the fort thing. Yep, there's a peace out. And I've tried connecting forts and stuff like that. So there we go. We're done with Bengal. 4 years of no war. Obviously, everyone's going to go back home now. And everyone is going to get separatists. Obviously, I can't annex Castile either because the thing changed once I turned them into a incorporated personal union. But nevertheless, Britain and Portugal are the priorities either way. So, yeah. Okay, I guess it's time to chill for 4 years and beat up separatists. I mean, after that, we're... gonna get right back to it, man. I don't think probably the only nation that we have to fight 2 times, well, no, I think Japan is big enough to fight 2 times, and I think Deccan as well. Going off of Dev, we take like half. Yeah, actually Bengal and Deccan. Japan surprisingly isn't that big, because you guys remember when before I fought Bengal they were like 1500 Dev, something like that. I took about 600. It might be possible to full annex Japan. But yeah, everyone else is tiny. I'm considering Bengal and Deccan really the only big guys left. Another thing about not being at war is that the vassals don't really go out of their way to beat up the separatists, right? And I have to focus more on that myself. Whereas if you're at war constantly, you know, the vassals do perceive the separatists as threats, so they go and beat them up as well, you know? Now I gotta send this guy here, for example, you know? Okay, finally have a ruler. Just taking a broad picture right now. Yeah, there is a lot of small guys. Do we focus on the big guys first or the small guys first? I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, of course, my subjects are gonna help with the, how do we do this? Do we go to Africa a little bit? These shouldn't be hard to convert, I don't think. Unless there's zeal on the kill one ones, which there isn't. Yeah, they're not converting. Jaunpur, huh? Yep, I think Jaunpur or Korea. Actually, both. I didn't co-belligerate Jaunpur. God damn it, bro. Frick it, sorry about that. Shun and Jin. Full annex on Shun. Let's do Ming. A very important peace deal which has to be announced to the viewers. That's you. Jin. We finally annexed Jin, ladies and gentlemen. As everyone knows, man, one of the hardest countries to fight in EU4. Let's pop some more declarations here, especially Solon, because I don't want them to become my tributary after a full annex Ming here, or China, I should say, because it is possible. All right, Korea's out. Wait, will I get a tributary? Orochoni and Shibei. I do not want to piece them out yet. That means I declare on Orochoni and Shibei. And yeah, Shibei and Nivik come in as well. Okay, let's actually not get Japan in this. There we go. Either way, Ming is done. China is done, I should say. Excellent. And we want to piece out these guys and then Korea. Yeah. You know, I know we're in Asia right now, but let's finish up France and the Pope, dude. Let's do France and the Pope. All right, there's Nivik. See, Solon became my tributary anyway, or whatever, right? They're my tributary, but I'm fighting them. I guess it doesn't work the way I thought it does, huh? Who's the main guy? Okay, so Shibei is next. Let's do a full annex on them as well. Should be possible, at least on all of these guys. Perfect. And now, in two different wars... Oh, I don't got the diplomats. Okay, there's Orochoni. And there's Solon. Okay, done with the Manchurian guys just like that. I'm gonna wait to core all of these stuff up before I piece out Korea, because that'll take us way over. I guess we're... because I declared the war, obviously we're going back to Europe to take out France and the Pope. France itself... let me wait for the diplomats, actually. Okay, got a third one. France itself. How many provinces does it have? 1, 2, apparently. I hope it's not a fort. Jesus Christ. Is it a fort? It's not a fort. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's a full annex on France. With that, we'll get Mexico as well. And the Pope is co-belligerented. Yes, yes, it is. I know I said we'd do the Pope last, but who cares at this point, right? Yeah, and a full annex on the Pope, and after that, we're going back to Asia to beat up some of the big guys. Yeah, I know everyone's thinking about Africa, boys, but all of these guys are full annexable in one war. It's really not a problem. What is a problem is these frick-ass particularists over here, and who the hell... Oh, I thought someone was about to enforce, okay. Okay, wrapped up France and the Pope. Let's do this. Okay, let's finally piece out Korea, because I'm actually getting quite a lot of war exhaustion from this one. You know what? I'll actually white piece the Pope here, man. We got time to fight him, and his provinces are Catholic, you know? There's France, though. That's full annexation, so I get all of their subjects, cool, which is French Mexico, and they have converted everything. That's cool. Yeah, still these two. That's why we have to start annexing Britain in, I think, 6 years? Yes, 1772. Cool. All right, over in this war, we're full annexing everyone except for Brunei. So let's, there we go. Let's piece out Yemen, I guess. Why not? Yeah, they're all so expensive. God damn it. Yarkin's out. I wonder, why is it 40% overextension? Yeah, because every province I'm conquering now is 30 dev. God damn it, man. The AI devs so much since the last time I did a world conquest, which was like, well, it was with the Ottomans recently, wasn't it? Not really recently, but it was last year or 2 years ago. Yeah. But I guess, like, there's more CCR and stuff like that there, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, definitely way more than the last time I did the Austria one, which was 2022, I think? Probably want to end this war in, like, 72 and start annexing Britain and then declare the next wars. Let's knock out Hormuz here. Sorry, not in the main peace deal. Right now, my biggest problem is how slow my game runs. Let's knock out Kilwa here, at least this part of them. Okay, we can already annex Britain, but I still want a piece out of this and not blow up, man. So there's Transoxiana, full annexed. Alright, it all is actually not that bad. I don't got the admin points, but I am gonna piece out. We gotta be really quick here to not stop my subjects from fighting all of the rebels, right? Even though there actually aren't that many. Really, the only problematic ones are in isolated provinces or in island provinces, which is why I've been hopping all over to beat those guys up. But there we go. We can officially start the integration, and it's going to be done in 20 years, which is actually not bad at all. We also want to start Portugal in 10 years, and I think Castile in 10 years as well. Okay, do I have a Diplorep guy? It's so hard finding level 3 guys, man, but, yeah, frick it, I'll just stick with the spy guy, whatever, it doesn't matter if I shorten it by a year or two. Okay, we're done with that. We still got a diplomat free. Africa is pretty much done except for, this kill one bit in Kitara in Ethiopia. Do we take care of Kitara in Ethiopia? No, most of my guys are in Asia. Most of my guys are in Asia, so we shall do Jaunpur. War is continuing nicely, just disinherited an heir because I can't have a low admin ruler, man. There's tier 10, GovCap. We don't need GovCap. What we do need is PCR, that's good, and minimum autonomy in territories. War score cost versus other religions. It's not about the war score cost, is it? Yeah, let's go with that. That's what I was looking for. While we're in India, let's do Deccan. There's Jaunpur. Obviously, can't full annex them, but they were the second biggest country in the world. Yeah, there we go. Just knock them down from this to this. So yeah, we're eating about half of the giant guys, man. Judging by that, if we took 500 max here, we need 2 wars versus Deccan, Bengal, Japan, and Malak. Everyone else that's smaller than that, we can full annex. When did Bone get that big? How big are they? You're telling me they have 371 dev in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 provinces. Let's check. 30, 36, 28, 33, 32, 23, 36, 37, 37, 40, 39. Jesus. I've never, people, look at this. A lot of times people complain, and it's me, I'm people, about how much the AI just devs in this. And this has been like this, I would say, from right now we're on 137, which is the final version. It's been like this since 136, I think, where they just dev the hell out of it, man. Yeah. Extremely expensive provinces. Who the hell is about to win? Kamchadals. Alright, we're down here. Let's fight Bengal. I'm about to peace out Deccan. Well, just had a lockup of about 30 seconds right there, but yeah, man, while we're over here, we got exactly, I think, 41 years left. Let's go ahead and assess our situation once again. First, let me see what I do with Bengal. They got Orissa as a subject. Yeah, obviously, 1 trillion overextension for every single one of these provinces. Let's just go by the cheapest and worst score cost, man. Who gives a frick if they're disconnected, right? Yeah, we need to assess where we're at with the provinces, do a little math once again, see if this is possible or if I'm doing these things for no reason, but I don't got the points. Fine, I'll still convert. It doesn't matter if I don't get the points. I never have the points. There's a piece out on Bengal. So at this point, man, let's just start coring everything that we can. At this point, we have, let's see, 2,713 provinces. Okay, let's assume we're still converting, 6 months, calling it 6 months. Conservatively, really, it's 5 months, so we're technically converting like 13 or 14 provinces per year instead of 12, but that's okay. Let's do the calculations again. I know you guys love math. 160 plus 137 plus 65 plus 49 plus 34 plus 23 plus 18 plus 13 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and what is under Orthodox? Protestant, plus 1. Okay, so that's 509 provinces left. We've got 41 years left to go, so till 1821. These 509 divided by 12 is... Oh, how is this possible? It's 42. But how could we have been on time, but now we're not on time? Did we get, like, holed up by, we got held up by converting these... Yeah, by these assholes right here. Fuck, frick me. Yeah, because they're in trade companies, but my guys still go and convert them when there's nothing to be done. I just gotta be more vigilant. See how long these take. We're doing those right now, but there's nothing to convert aside from those, right? No, there is. Hold up. So if I cancel this, and that, my guys, yeah, they should start converting cheaper ones. I gotta start keeping an eye on this. An eye out on this. Because according to this, Our math isn't mathing. We're gonna be like a year and a half short. And that's even if we... Look, zeal. I knew it. Zeal. Jarkand has zeal. Let me find it. Where the hell is Jarkand? Okay, let's just type what the hell? Where is F? I can't find Jarkand because of this. Now what the hell? Yeah, so taking a look at this zeal here. Yeah, obviously zeal right now isn't bad. Huh. Okay, well, according to my math, there is a real chance we don't manage to do this. That's okay, though. Who cares at the end of the day? All right, everyone watching. Well, I might have a little trick up my sleeve. Nah, I'm just kidding, I don't. We've pretty much wrapped up Bengal. Let's go with Diviet. All right, let's do a peace out on Bengal here because the time is about to come where I can start annexing Portugal, which is someone we want to do. Yeah, no possibility of full annexing Bengal, but actually what I'll do right here is this. So maybe we can get connected down to Malacca or whatever. Are they willing to accept 100%? Almost. Doesn't really matter the rest of it. Okay, so that's our war with Bengal done. As soon as we're done with Diviet, I'll piece them out as well, start annexing Portugal, and get right back into it. Dude, there's nothing worse than trying to find a level 3 missionary strength guy. Okay, Japan is out. Originally, I wanted to take a province next to them so we don't have to naval land, but I got my ass beat, so I just white pieced them. So yeah, now I'm building up like 5 more armies because I'm noticing I don't actually have armies. So let's go ahead and piece out Diviet here, man. I'm gonna take, who's this surrounded by? It's surrounded by Bengal. Frick it, we'll take everything we can. Now, once we peace out, we're immediately gonna start integrating, Portugal. Yes, we do have a free diplomat. Excellent. Let me upgrade the boys. Napoleonic Square. Integrate Portugal. Do we start Castile as well? I'm probably not gonna be at peace for the rest of the game, man. Let's wait for a couple of days here. There we go. I'm gonna start Castile as well. Now, of course, this is gonna use up probably more Diplo points than we have, but that's okay. We're not really... Yeah, Britain is still very close to being done, so we're chilling. Still in Asia, as we can see, we got this... Who the... Okay, I need to cancel tributary on those guys. And on the... Oh my god, dude. All of these guys are tributaries. Who do I not have a truce with here? Delhi. Sorry, Persia. Co-belligerent Iraq, White Peace, Delhi, and Deccan. As soon as the diplomats are back. Well, frick it, we'll get another one. Oh god, dude, by that time I fucking paused, everyone got freaking, when you stop a war, all of the subjects get rebellions, and then they go back home to beat those guys, so that's why you never want to stop wars. Persia co-belligerenting Iraq and Delhi, because apparently my truce expired while we're in this. White Peace, Jaunpur, Deccan, Bengal? Yeah, frick it. Another thing I do want to say while we're locked up right here, it's taken so long to do this, man. It's 4 p.m. I usually start recording pretty early. Today I started 9:40, I would say, so not that early. But, yeah, we've been at this for about, realistically, 5.5 hours now. That's how long I've played from whenever we started this. What was it, like 17:15, 17:20? And we still that much more to go. Also, the best part, well, never mind, forget about it. I wonder if we can do it, man. This math shit got me worried, yo. For real. This math shit got me worried. We're decreasing Sunni, though. Which, I guess, doesn't really matter what we're decreasing as long as we're decreasing it. So, yeah. It's really not that many provinces anyway, because, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces that we don't need to convert. I think that's it, though. I think it's only those 6 provinces that we don't need to convert. Everyone else has colonized everything else. I mean, we got a big Russia, that's the thing. I think I neutered Russia every time in my past world conquest, and this is like, what, 30 provinces here? So, 3 and 3, 6, yep. All of these we need to convert, minus 3 Sunni ones and minus 3 fetishist ones. We might not be able to get it done. It's just, yeah, I should have been faster. That's the only thing, really. I should have been faster in my movements. Getting a headache too, which is not goog. All right, back after lunch. I would say re-energized, but it's freaking daylight savings time, and so it gets dark at like 4:30. So really, the energy you get from the food cancels out with the sleepiness you get from well, it getting dark early. So I feel the same. Okay, I think I can piece out Iraq here. Let's do Delhi. Okay, we're done with Persia. Let's finish off Africa then. Co-belligerent Ethiopia and Kitara. I gotta stay zoomed out like this so the game runs just a tiny bit faster, but like I said, finishing off Africa, I'm declaring on this final bit of Kilwa here. Not even gonna lie, it's starting to become unplayable. Look at this, man. Look at the speed, dude. That's like, I've never had EU4 be any slower than this. Ever. In my years of playing it. Not even on a shitty laptop. It's actually hilarious. No, it's not hilarious. It's sad. There's Persia. Actually, restarting fixes it sometimes, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, this is peak EU4 gaming, folks. What I'm doing is staring at the ocean so the game runs fast. Okay, let me test this out right here. I know it'll extend our annexing of Britain by a little bit, but... I think I want to give these over to them, see if they can take all of that. Where is, there's Britain. Okay, let's see if this is possible. Can they take all of Kitara? They can't take all of Kitara. See? So stupid, bro. So stupid. Getting it all back to me. Frick it. Austrian Empire. There it is. There's a peace out on those guys. Okay, as soon as I wrap up Kilwa here, which I am sieging them, we'll be done with Africa. Okay, that's done. I just got a couple of tiny guys, and it's mainly just Southeast Asia left. Jaunpur we got a truce with. Deccan we also got a truce with. Kote we got a truce with. These guys we got a truce with. Right, cancel tributary. My god, I'm stupid, bro. We can do Malacca, though. My boats are here. Let's take them there. And Malacca, they got a million allies, but I'm not ready to get involved down here just yet. Or maybe I am. What if we co-belligerent everyone? Who is everyone? Yeah, everyone is everyone. Okay, Asa, where is it? There? No, there. No, here. You can co-belligerent them. Ah, frick it. This is becoming unplayable, dude. I was locked in there for like 40 seconds. Even paused, dude. Even paused. Can't believe this. Okay, have these guys decided to move yet? By the way, I've gotten the Beethoven and Mozart events, which is awesome. There's Kilwa done, and we've officially wrapped up Africa. That's our 1, 2, 3, 4th continent. Yep, 4th continent wrapped up. Yes, I got a province here. Just Asia and Oceania left, man. Obviously, can't forget about the Hawaiian guys, can we? Who are the great powers right now? Pope, yeah. We've integrated Britain. Did I get a... No, I didn't. Yeah, we've integrated Britain. Very nice. Okay, we don't gotta be concerned about these, trade companies anymore. Good. That's Portugal too, I think. Yeah. Okay, now let's see our provinces. I got Zeal on some, but that's okay. That's expected. Yeah, okay, nothing's trade company. Castile is fine. Castile we didn't need to annex anyway. Yeah, just chugging along with these guys down here. Of course, with the island guys, man, as a lot of you may know, the subjects get confused when, sorry, when there's island nations to fight, so they're doing, I don't even know what they're doing, so I gotta give them another target. Like Deccan. Wait, I didn't full annex Kilwa. Frick. Okay, that's an almost full annex on Malacca. I'm not even coring anything right now, so it's been a while. Okay, who... Sardinian? And always with the Mahra guys, bro. Always. Jesus Christ, these islands. Okay, send those guys there. Sardinian? I can walk over from Corsica, but I can't build an army there. Of course I can't. Accidental deck on Bengal, but it's okay. I was gonna do it anyway, so yeah, there we go. Game running excellently. I don't dare to click anything because I haven't crashed at all, luckily. Yeah, there we go. Bengal is the next one I declared on. It's 1797, man. We're running out of time. Look, Japan I haven't touched yet. Tricky. Let me see this once again. Religions, okay. Let's do the calculations again, boys. Again, right now it's gotta be real though, so minus 3 Sunni and minus 3 fetishist. Everything else we do have to convert. So 92, actually no, 89 plus 84 plus 49 plus 22 plus 17 plus 13 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's it. That's 289 provinces. We're still pretty quick. In fact, it's not 6 on any of them, so let's call it 13 per year now. Divided by 13, 22 years. Okay, so we're kind of back on track according to the math. According to the math, we should be done 1819. We should be done with like 2 years to spare. But I'm anticipating truce breaks on Japan or something like that, honestly. I really gotta get into it with these guys. The big problem is the boys can't beat these guys up. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a bunch of armies, man. And take them all down to here. Yeah, take them all down to here. Castile has just been annexed as well. That's another country out. Kote. And that's Deccan done as well. Who are we fighting here? Right, Bengal. Right. Gonna knock out this Patani here. And this Pasai, I guess, or whoever that was. And there goes Bengal and Tidore, or one of those guys. Okay. That's done. We're officially no longer at war, but let's see. Nothing to see. Jaunpur it is. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pop off a war versus Asa right here and, yeah, just eat up everyone except for Majapahit. That's why my guys are here. I'm doing these wars manually down here. It feels strange to actually fight wars. Come on, game. To actually fight wars by yourself during this time. So, wait, who can't I walk through? Oh, Jambi. I need to siege Jambi. Okay. Well, yeah, let's just do autonomous siege, man, on all of these. At least speed a little bit of it up. There we go. That's what we want. Same thing. Hold up. Okay, I've converted that one, but what about Kitash? Ah, there it is. Okay, it can be done. Whew. They're not, I thought they might have a guy there, you know, the colonist, where he does the, I mentioned it earlier, the dev thing, but they don't. We can convert it. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, that's a full annex on the Ottomans. It was revolutionary Turkey, but you get the point. Are we done with Jaunpur here? Let's see. We should be able to full annex these guys. Actually, who's the second biggest country? Yeah, it's Japan at this point. I wonder if I can annex Jaunpur, man. They had like almost 700 dev. No, we can't. Fine. I declared on these guys. Just co-belligerent at everyone. So there's some stragglers done over here. Really not a big deal. I'm actually gathering an invasion force in Korea to hit Japan right now. Let's see. Actually, that's not bad. We want a separate piece Jambi here, though. Yeah, so Jambi, then Malacca. Let's save those guys. Okay, time to invade Japan. This is gonna be annoying as hell. This Jambi full annexed. And Asa. Ooh, it's getting tough. Yeah, just these small guys left, man. Just these Southeast Asian guys. Who's the biggest? Japan is the biggest, then it's Bone. I gotta declare wars here. Hoping that my allies will, like, land or something, right? Yeah. Because, not allies, subjects. Because Castile, well, it doesn't exist anymore. Castile and Portugal were helping out in those things. God damn it, man. God damn it. Okay, send those guys there. I got a bunch of guys on auto. Get a general in there. Send those guys there. I don't know. You're telling me this now. Shut the frick up. Okay, Japan. Vital. Wait, can we take their stuff that's not in Japan? Because that's actually more important to me for now. No, god damn it, I need forts. Wait, Tondo. They're some kind of subject. They're a vassal. We can do that. We can do the non-Tondo stuff. Let's take Taiwan. Let's take this. Actually, I'm gonna start from the south here. I think I'll probably need to truce break Japan, man. It's 1807. Which is gonna suck. I think I'm gonna, yeah. Let's core up the stuff we take from Japan and I'll truce break them. It's as simple as that. Fall of Kyoto, excellent. Okay, let's pull all of these guys down here. They're actually gonna stay here. Okay, let's just knock out some of these guys here. I guess I didn't full annex Jambi. Assholes. I'm not going revolutionary, frick you. Well, we're never gonna get out of this disaster because sure, it requires us to get stabbed, which is easy as hell, obviously. But it also requires me to have no rebels. That's not possible, dude. We actually don't have that many. Okay, well, there's guys here and there and here. Wait, what the hell are these guys doing? Fight them, man. You can beat them easily. Fight them. There's actually not that many rebels. What the hell? I didn't notice this at all. There we go. We can do that. Yeah, I'm just hyper focusing because rebels can never break me, right? And if I get the red pop up, I always have time to kill them off, so we're good. Got some more peace sounds to do here. That's Brunei. Full annex? Non-full annex? What the hell? Why doesn't it say full annexation? Ah, that's occupied by someone else. Okay. Okay, that's occupied by someone else. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll do this. Okay, who's left? Poland. Wait. Right, Poland. Dude, I forced them into the HRE way earlier. Oh. Okay. I forced them into the HRE, right? So they are in there. However, they're not a subject because I did that after, right? This was like episode 2 type stuff. But at the end of this video, obviously, I will Renovato Imperii, right? So... Wait, they have to be in favor? Shut the hell up. You can't not be in favor. And I think then they become my subject. However, they have a reformed province. They have a reformed province. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, there's a different... Well, it's really this, right? It's me, Bone, Pope Majapahit, Japan, Cebu, Berao. Where is Berao? These guys are the number 7 great power. Yeah, there's only like 15 countries left, man. It's literally just these guys right here, Japan that's left of it, and the 4 Hawaiian guys. Oh, wait, no, actually, there's guys here too. We'll take care of them. We can't afford to stop. It's 1809. We're probably not going to be able to do this, boys. There's only 12 years left, man. What the hell were my calculations? Oh, no. This is one of the reasons you should wrap up your conquests earlier. There's zeal. There's zeal on the provinces that Japan has converted. Right? Yeah, it should be these. Oh, what the hell did I do this for then? Narbada. Narbada. Okay, let's find Narbada as well. I just want to be even sadder, you know? Understandable. Have a nice day. Understandable. Have a nice day. That's all I have to say about that. Like, yeah, zeal. What the fuck? Muscovite, Shinto, Austrian, HRE, Philippines, everyone. Alright, let me figure out how to do the outro, because that's it. Oh well. Alright, boys. Now that we've taken a look at the zeal and stuff like that, which I did sort of have in the back of my mind, especially for the Japanese provinces, but you guys know how much I hate conquering islands. It's more than obvious by now that world conquest obviously is possible. We got like 13 years left, and there's only like 10 countries left. Everyone can be full annexed. But one faith isn't possible. Isn't possible. Sure, there are like maybe some ways to get rid of zeal and stuff like that. You know, you vassalize these guys, force religion, blah blah blah. But yeah, I'd rather just save my sanity. You know, a more strong-willed person would go on to finish the world conquest and say, well, there you go, guys. We couldn't do a one faith, but we did a world conquest. But what a smart man does, i.e. me. It's me, I'm the smart man, would be to save my own sanity because I've been playing 10 hours today. And it's just a slog, so I'd rather not even finish the world conquest. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Obviously, all of these guys are like, dude, Bone is the second highest dev country in the world, right? All of these guys are full annexable, but it's just, yeah, I'd rather not do it and not sit here for an hour and a half, which is, yeah. A year is about 10 minutes. Not really. It's not really 10 minutes. Not really an hour and a half. But I'd rather not sit here for 40 more minutes to finish the world conquest when we can't even do the one faith. So yeah, I guess it's true, man. I've gotten rusty. I've gotten rusty since we did it with Austria last time live on stream back in 2022. It was easier back then, I guess, because countries didn't dev that much. And with the Ottomans, obviously, we were way faster because that was all solo instead of waiting for the vassals. Sure, the Ottomans one took more time in real life, but, you know, less time in game and stuff like that. So, there you go. That was our last grand campaign ever in Europa Universalis 4. Kinda anticlimactic since we couldn't do it. Oh, freaking zeal. Such a stupid modifier. Yeah. Usually you get trapped by that in the New World or by the colonists and stuff. And why haven't we ever converted that? What the frick? Usually you get trapped by those things in the New World. By guys, you know, maximizing the colonist thingy or whatever. But, yeah. It's literally just because we had an expansion as Japan. But not even that. We can't even do this one, for example, right? So... yeah, man, just to go over it, you know, just to show off everything else, ended up #1 on the Great Powers list, 40k dev. We've converted like 99% of the world. Look at how little we have left. If we end up converting, I think we can convert everything else except for the Zeal things. Let's say, you know, we got, what's this, 6 Zeal provinces. What else could be Zeal here? Probably not a lot. Probably nothing else is Zeal, if I'm being honest, as far as I can tell right here. I don't think a lot of these other guys are converters, or what is this? That one could have Zeal. No, it doesn't. But yeah, I think literally every province we got is the Zeal ones. Perhaps these, are, if they're Sikh, guaranteed Brahmin autonomy. No, it's not those. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, #1 on the Great Powers list. These are all of our government reforms right here, making 2.69 ducats. Nice. This is tech. This is ideas. Austrian mission tree, you know it, you love it. Missionary strength, banging, man. Lots of missionaries too. Yeah, honestly, we just need we needed to be faster with the Conquest. That's where I made the mistake. Now I realize that, but obviously it's not possible. Like I said, I'd rather not sit here for 40 more minutes to finish the World Conquest. That is more than obviously doable, but the One Faith just isn't. And, you know, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's our final grand campaign ever in EU4. This series, honestly, you know, just to touch on it a little bit, it's not like one of those series for me that's, you know, in the heart and in the soul. It's not like A to Z and releasables. Really, we only started this one. We only started doing grand campaigns probably around this time last year, and it was just a way for me to, I guess, you know, do a slightly episodic content, which I did always want to do, you know, like 3 to 5 episodes and stuff like that, of big and major nations being played the way they're meant to be played, you know, because we've done like the Ottomans, but we did goofy things with them. Byzantium, England, France, Austria, all of these guys, we've done goofy things against them. We've never really played them the way they're meant to be played in EU4, so that's really why I started this series. But you know, I can't say it's one of the iconic ones, man. I can't say, you know, it's definitely got to be A to Z, then releasables, then this one. And I've done, you know, the guides and stuff like that, which isn't really a series. It's, you know, and the mod reviews and stuff like that. So yeah, this was probably my most normal content, where we played these guys, did normal things as them. So I'm really not feeling too sentimental about the ending of the grand campaigns. These are probably my most regular videos, right? So yeah, we'll get a lot more sappy in the last A to Z, which is the day after tomorrow, October 30th, and then on Hallows Eve on October 31st, we have our first EU5 video. It's gonna be me playing as Byzantium. That's right. So lock it in your calendars, man. Leave a like for that, subscribe so you don't miss it, and you know, this grand campaign started off a bit controversial, as you guys all know, but that's all been mended, hopefully, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. Sorry if some of you guys are disappointed that we didn't manage to do it, but you guys see the stats is there. I mean, listen, out of the people that have tried to do a One Faith and a World Conquest and stuff like that, how many of you guys haven't gotten Zeal or a Colonist? Let's be real here. So I'd rather save my own sanity and call out. But yeah, man, that's been our Austria grand campaign, a World Conquest One Faith. I'm gonna call the World Conquest a success. It's just I'm too lazy to finish it, and I want to save my mind. The One Faith is obviously not a success, because we do have Zeal. So let's check out the timeline. Say goodbye. Short and sweet. Well, maybe not that sweet, but ladies and gentlemen, for the final time in a grand campaign ever, that's it for me for now. See you next time.